Stock options Sultan. Stock options Sultan.
The Stock Options Sultan and Crazy Options Trader are fictional characters for your entertainment only. Advice given by Larry Steinhaus as himself, nor as these characters, is not to be taken as a guarantee of any kind. Stock options are extremely risky, and all trades have the risk of losing all or more of your initial investment. Always be prudent with this advice, and risk only a portion of your funds that you can afford to lose without affecting your lifestyle.
Stock options Sultan.
240. It's going to 240, no doubt. When? The question is when. It's always the question is when. Soon. How soon? I really hope before June 20th.
Yes.
All right, take a look. Give me 3-month chart. Look, we had a little drop off here. This is clearly, give me a 6-month chart. This to me is good. Now, all right. So I want you to see that this is not a camel, okay? Because it's too far apart, right? It's too far apart, right? So just keep that in mind. And it's also long. It stayed up there for a while. It didn't boom, boom, boom. So it's not a camel. That's why you got to look for that and see that it's not. Alibaba is a good company. Let's go down the list, right? Is it going to go out of business? Hell no. It's like, not only is it not going to go out of business, it's obviously also, if you want to know, it's a really good stock. This is a company that's going to be around forever. You got all these crazy articles every once in a while about stupid stuff like the Chinese Chinese suing them or whatever. But so what? That's the communists hate capitalists. So if you have a capitalist in a communist country, they try to kill it. But they're not going to kill this. It'll just grow somewhere else. So no big deal. It'll be transplanted. So yeah, it's going to 240. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to hit the spot right here. No doubt. Just a matter of when. When is the earnings on this? Yeah, so August 18th. So we went through earnings, right? And we missed it because that's right. They had a bad earnings. That's right. So will we get it before June 20th? I don't know. It's a tough call. Just a tough call. However, I would tell you that if you want to keep this on your list, it's still a good stock to keep on your list. We got a nice PE. I mean, this is great. This is right what we want. This is everything I would look for in a stock. So this is a good one to keep on your list. Does it mean that if it's on the list, you're going to make a bad play every once in a while? It's going to happen. But what do? We broke the rule. We held it over earnings, and we lost more. That was the mistake we made. But that's all right. That's life. So let's keep it. Hopefully, we'll get lucky. It'll bounce back up just in time. But you're going to have to make a new out price. You might want to make a new out price something like, I don't know, maybe like 225. You're not going to break even, but you're going to lose less money. And that's where you have to start thinking about what you're going to do because we're getting close. Ari, what the hell is that? That's a stock that you want to see? We got to figure out how to have Ari not make comments. All right. Let's go to Apple because Apple's a good one too. By the way, Apple, beautiful stock. It's just sitting there doing nothing, though. That's the problem. That's, it's boring to us. Beautiful covered call, by the way. Beautiful covered call. This thing doesn't move. So what do I think? What I think it's going to be 6 months? It's kind of in no man's land. I'd like to see it below 120 or right around 120 and then ride it up to 125, 127, which would be another beautiful play. So we're kind of in no man's land. Actually, this would be at this price a great covered call because you can afford to hold on to it. Why does it fit the covered call criteria? Let's talk about it, right? So there's nothing major going on here. Let's go to the dividend. Scroll down. There you go. Stop. So we got a dividend. It's a nice dividend playing stock. We got a nice PE, beautiful stock. It's fine. It's a great covered call stock if you want to have a covered call on it. And if it goes below 220, I like it definitely. If it goes below 120. Yeah. Wow. Now I'm doing the opposite of what I did with Facebook. If it goes below 120, I like it. If it goes below 110, it's a double down. So I like it. It's good. All right, what else we got? Starbucks. Starbucks is tough because the problem with Starbucks is it keeps going up and it keeps creating new highs. And so we really don't have much of a pattern going on here. So let's go to Starbucks. Give me a 3-month. Yeah, so we're kind of there. This would be my out price, would be 111. So maybe 103, 102, and you get back out at 110 might be where I'd go. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to, I don't know. It seems to be sitting there and not moving fast enough for me. But the best thing about Starbucks is you can go into a Starbucks now without a mask if you're vaccinated. By the way, anybody who comes here, you can have a $500 discount off your program if you're not vaccinated. No, that's for new people. That's for new people only. Oh, wait, you guys, listen. On Sunday, I want you to listen to the radio show because within the first 5 minutes of the show, I'm going to tell a story that I promise that all you anti-maskers are going to really like this story. So I'm telling you, listen to the show on Sunday. I don't care if you listen on Facebook or PHT or whatever you do, but listen to the show because I'm going to tell this story. Phil hasn't heard it yet. Evan was there when it happened, and Paul's there going, please don't tell this story. He was there when it happened. But you wait. You're going to love this story. So when Phil says, hey, Larry, what do you say? Hey, Larry, what's going on? What do you say?
Hey, Larry, what's happening?
What's happening? Yeah, when he says that, turn your radio up louder. You're going to hear this story. 12:10, Sunday, 3 o'clock, either on Facebook, on the radio, and please call in and comment on the story. All right? Okay. Hope the story's good now. All right. What else we got here? We got yeah. Oh, so Ken's saying the Starbucks premium's too high. Maybe that's true. I don't know. All right, Verizon. What do we got here? So Verizon, to me, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it goes between 55 and 58. Who cares? I mean, there's not enough play there. It's just, to me, honestly, it's a great covered call stock. Again, I don't know what the premiums are, but it's a great covered call stock because it's sitting there. It doesn't do much. I bet it pays a dividend, right? Go down. Yeah, it pays a nice dividend too. 4.42% dividend. That's great. So this is what's going to happen now, and this is what we were talking about. The market is going to start moving into these dividend-paying stocks. Just think about this, right? So that 4.42% or 4.44% is based on today's current price, right? So what's going to happen if the price drops 10 points? Your dividend stays the same, but any new shares raises your dividend percentage on the new shares. So you can start getting 5 and 6% dividends on this. That's great money on stocks. Now, understand, of course, they could lower the dividend anytime they want. They probably will, but it's still a great number. This is why the NASDAQ and Dow did this and the S&P did this, because these are the S&P stocks that will stay level. And that's what's happening. But every once in a while, you're going to have this big exodus from this to these, and that's what happened last week, which is why I knew the S&P was going to go down. So you guys are all going to ask me what I think of the S&P going down again. It's going to go down again. Don't be fooled by today. Today was a nice day, and if you took advantage of it, great. You made some money on it, fantastic. But this market is trending down. We told you this market's trending down, and also the stocks are going to start trending down. You're going to see more bad days than good days. Play them both. And you're going to have, you might even want to have two separate charts, even if they're the same stock, puts, calls. Now you have calls, let's say Facebook, right? What's a great number for Facebook for a call? Yeah, anything below 300, sure, right? And you write it to what? 310 max. So 300, 310 is a great call. But what's a great put for Facebook? 320, right? We'll go to Facebook right now. Here we are. So let's look at the last month. Just the last month. Boom. Every time it hit 320, it backed off. So we now have some serious resistance at 320. So this is a great put play. It's now a put play. Play it to 310. Don't get greedy. Even if it happens in 2 days, 314 would be fantastic. In 3 days, 314 from 320 to 314 would be fantastic. Just play it. Take your money and run. All right. Then if it goes back below, if it hits 300, 302, sure, play it. But if it hits 300 and you buy it and it goes down to 290 again, buy it again. If it goes down to 280, jump all over it. It's going to be an awesome play. So everybody like who's in Snap, but all right. So remember that we said this specifically. I said January. Okay, don't get nervous now. I mean, it didn't happen as fast as I thought it would. First of all, it didn't happen as fast as we all thought. We all hoped it would. I didn't care. I mean, I know that's why I said January, because we need some time for this to fester. Now, you know, a couple of you guys are like, tell me about the spike, tell me about the step, and I want to do it tomorrow. I knew you didn't have to do it tomorrow. That's why I didn't call some of you guys back. And, you know, I said, you got some time. Don't worry about it. And sure enough, if you would have waited another day, you might have saved 50 cents. Who cares? But you can buy more if it hits 60, buy more. Buy more. If it's, as a matter of fact, I would say that your in price for the next buy for your put is 60. That stock is nowhere near worth the price. It's twice as expensive as Twitter. It doesn't even make any sense. That's like buying a Ford. It's like paying for a Ford the price of a Mercedes. Same car. You know, same class, whatever, same, you know, truck, whatever, you know, not truck, but a four-door Ford and a four-door Mercedes. What would you pay more for? The Mercedes. But the Ford is priced the same as the Mercedes. It's impossible. Snap cannot stay up there. It has to drop. Question is, will it drop in time? That's all. It's always timing. By the way, have everybody noticed that I'm always right? I'm just not on time. And I mean that, right? Everything I say is correct. It's just may not always be in time. That's the problem with stock options. It has to happen in a certain amount of time. All right, let's go. 60 watt. 60 watt what? I don't know what 60 watt means. 60 watt. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yeah. So 60. If it hits 60, it's a put play. It's a light bulb. 60 watt. J&J is still a put play. Go to J&J. Okay. So J&J is also doing the same thing. It's creeping up. And it's scaring all you guys who are in the put play. Just relax. Just relax. Get out at 165, 163, and you'll do fine. Just relax. You know, right now we're okay. There's going to be a really bad day coming. I'm telling you, S&P is going to drop. There's going to be a 200-point S&P day coming. By the way, if you think 350 points in the NASDAQ is bad, 200 points in the S&P is murder. It's coming. When? I don't know, but it's coming. I mean, I wish I knew the day, man. I'd load up the day before on puts, but I don't know. Yeah.
So J&J put to what, you said?
What was that?
What did you say for J&J?
J&J is a put.
To
It's
what?
a put to 165, 163 to 165, 163, 165 is a nice play, and I actually like it. And you know, if you don't have it, get in. If you do have it, don't get in right now. Get in. Add to it at 177 because 177 is going to get scary as a put, and then you have to decide where you're going to be from there. Because actually 177 would be a 52-week high, which makes it difficult. You know, it's approaching that 52-week high stuff. All right, anybody got an earnings play that they got on their head right now? Anybody got one on their head? No? Okay. All right, AAL, which is a really good play. So here it comes. Here's what's coming. I really want to see AAL below 20. I mean, like, set your alert for AAL below 20 and grab it. Play it out 2 earnings. AAL below 20, play it out 2 earnings, grab it. Because you know what's coming next, right? No more masks on planes. Then people like me might fly again. All right? I got Vegas that finally said no more masks. I just have to get there now. What? Road trip. Well, actually, I don't know if you know this, but I have a private pilot who will fly me there. I don't know if I told you that, but I don't know. It's just like, you know, it's just a pain to do the whole private pilot thing, you know. but that's cool. So I may actually do that. I got to talk to my wife and see if she wants to go for our anniversary in July. But I'm hoping that we can go on a real plane because I really like you guys. Anybody fly first class? Right? I always fly first class. Okay. By the way, here's a hint for everybody. If you think you can't afford first class, number one, you can, but don't worry about it. If you fly first class on the way home, so any trip you go on and you want to save money, go coach on the way there and fly first class on the way home. So I was like, why? Here's why. On the way there, you're super excited. You don't really care. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get there. And on the way home, if you're flying first class, it's just an extension of your vacation. That's why. So if you want to save money, at least just fly first class home. And you'll understand when you do it. You'll understand why. And I love it because I was sitting in first class like I always do. And this millennial couple walks by and goes, he paid $800 extra for a lousy good meal or something like that, right? And I laughed and I go, if you can't afford it, you don't understand it. So fly first class on the way home. All right, where are we? Ari says, I also only fly first. I usually do a mile hack. Yeah, okay, so fine. If you want to hack your miles, that's cool. It's fine. But I don't have to do that because I can actually afford the $1,200 per trip. Sorry, Ari. Anyway, where are we? And I can afford a $60 tip, too. That's an inside joke between Phil, I, and Ari. I bet you Ari's laughing right now. Why are you laughing? You don't know the joke. Oh, you know the story. That's right. You listened to the radio. That's right. I forgot. I forgot I talked about that story on the radio last week. All right, cool. What else? One more and we're done. Ari laughed. Okay.
Pedro has one. Hold on.
What do we got? Hey, Joe, where you been, man?
Twitter.
Twitter is, I'd like to see Twitter below 40, but let's put it up anyway. I'd like to see Twitter below 40. Yeah, it's creeping up. That's probably why Snap is creeping up too, but it's creeping up. But I'd like to see it below 40. I don't know if that's going to happen. Give me a 6 month. Yeah, I guess below 50 is really what I was thinking when I said below 40. So probably below 50 is really what I'm thinking. When I said 40, I was probably thinking 50 because I'm looking at this chart. 50 is probably the number. So something below 50, and I'd ride it up to about 58. And it's going to go there. Twitter does that. So it's actually a good play. Again, right? Is Twitter going out of business? No. Are they going to let Trump back on? Maybe. Maybe not. Whatever. So it's definitely a good play below 50. All right, that's it, guys.
Stock option Sultan. Sultan. Stock option Sultan.
The Stock Options Sultan and Crazy Options Trader are fictional characters for your entertainment only. Advice given by Larry Steinhaus as himself or as these characters is not to be taken as a guarantee of any kind. Stock options are extremely risky, and all trades have the risk of losing all or more of your initial investment. Always be prudent with this advice, and risk only a portion of your funds that you can afford to lose without affecting your lifestyle.
Stock option Sultan.